Good afternoon, guys, girls, aliens, pets, whoever's watching this. What is going on, y'all? Mini Truck back with another video. And we are here somewhere in Virginia. We're sitting here at the Blue Beacon, over here at the Petro. Got a long line of trucks waiting to be washed. Been sitting here for about 30 minutes, roughly. Waiting to get the truck washed. Waiting in line. Figured it was about time. I haven't had the truck washed in about, I think, looks like it's been a good month and a half, probably 2 months, and it's nasty, it's dirty. So needs a good bath on the outside. I've been, here, there, and everywhere since the last time it's been washed. So figured we'll get her washed up, get her cleaned up. The inside, my buddy detailed for me over the last weekend. He detailed the inside for me. Got it looking really good. Of course, it's not that clean anymore because, well, I've been in it and whatnot, but he did a great job. So we're going to do that. When I get done, I got to run into the Petro. Hopefully I can find some mud flaps, maybe some mud flap hangers for the truck. Because my, what was I spending for? Like $45 mud flaps I bought from, I can't remember if I bought it from Four State or Rainey's or where I bought it from, but they're the Harley-Davidson mud flaps. They're starting to crack up on the top, so we're going to replace those. I've put a couple holes, put some zip ties through them to hold them on until I got some new ones, but I'd rather get them taken care of sooner than later before they rip and then I get a violation, or if the wrong cop wants to be, or DOT officer wants to be a dick, he can give me a violation for it anyways. So we're going to work on getting some new ones, maybe some new hangers. I don't spend a lot of money actually on the truck, so every once in a while I don't mind buying some stuff for it. So, but I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you guys are having a better week than I am. It has been a rough week. I've touched on it in my last video a little bit, but basically, what was it? Monday, I think it was. I found out a good friend of mine passed away. My buddy Jared. Known him since I was 14. He passed away unexpectedly due to a heart attack. It was unexpected that he passed, but hearing that he had a heart attack wasn't that surprising. He was a good 400 pounds. He's a big dude. He was only 29 years old, so very sad. And unfortunately, I'm missing the funeral as well. The funeral's this weekend, and with a wing and a prayer, I could have made it if everything didn't screw up this week. So, but unfortunately, I'm not going to make it to his funeral. And that is part of being a truck driver. You miss events you miss things like that. You miss funerals, you miss weddings, you miss, birthdays and special events, and all. It just unfortunately is part of being a truck driver. So that was on Monday. He passed away. Tuesday, got into a car accident. Fortunately, one, it wasn't my fault. Two, it wasn't that bad, but it did tear up my new car quite a bit. Well, not new, but 2017. Dude was pissed off and was leaving the bank. He slammed it in reverse and said, "Fuck everything behind me." Basically, smashed in my car. I gotta get a new bumper. Maybe a new fender. But it's not that bad, but still aggravating because the car at the time didn't have 50,000 miles on it, and on the way home I rolled it over 50,000. So still waiting to hear back from insurance. That was a big old mess. Because of that, I didn't get to leave out till Wednesday. Wednesday I leave out. Takes the shipper 18 hours to get me loaded. Again, that was at ConAgra/Ryder in Vonore, Tennessee. It might come up as Knoxville Dry Mix Center, I think is what it comes up on the load board. But 18 hours to get me loaded, which put me behind dropping the load off, which of course put me behind picking up my next load. So did finally get it dropped off yesterday evening, but I get there, they didn't have no empties. So I had to drive 3 hours to Statesville, North Carolina to get an empty, and then drive an hour south to go pick up the load, then an hour back, or technically just however long back north. I think it was like 8 hours to go drop off this load now. But it's open appointment window, so or drop window rather, so I can drop it at any time. Figured I had some time, we needed to take a break anyways, and we'll take the truck and get it washed. So we're gonna have the truck washed. I have a load that picks up tomorrow at about 2 p.m. So hopefully I can get that load and drop it as soon as whenever I get there. So hopefully I can get that load dropped tomorrow and I can salvage my week. Right now I only have 2 loads, both paying about $1,500. One was like $1,559 or something like that, and the other was, I'm pulling forward real quick, still in line, and the next one was only like 13 something, but it had like a $230 fuel surcharge. So those are the only 2 loads I had. Altogether came out to right at $3,000. And then the one I'm picking up tomorrow, it doesn't pay that great. I really didn't want to take it. I think it's like 5 altogether with deadhead. It's like 5, right around 500 miles, and the load's not only paying like 1,100. So making under $2 a mile on it. I've really been trying not to pull loads paying under, $2 a mile, but I can drop it tomorrow as well, and it can help me salvage my week. So with all expenses and fuel, tax and all, I was looking at only bringing home like $500 for this week. But if I pull this load, I can make that about, if I'm doing my math correctly, about $1,200. So help me salvage the week. Like I said, it's been a rough week. This load should have already been dropped off. It could have been dropped off yesterday. So, but like I said, because of that first load, it screwed everything up. So, just a rough week. Trying to make the best of it though. Trying to be positive, and just, trying to keep a good attitude about everything. So, but it does get aggravating having to drive that far just to find an empty trailer because they don't have any. Like, USA, you really need to work on this trailer pool issue. We need more trailers. We need more, places to get trailers. You just need more trailers. And you need more customers, too. We need better customers. The problem I'm noticing is that, you'll have, for example, yesterday, I swear I was wishing I drove for Swift. I know someone's gonna give me shit over that, but I wish I was yesterday, because that Walmart Swift had like probably 25, 30 empty trailers, and we didn't have a single one. And it's like, well, shit, this sucks. So it's one of those things where, like, damn. I was like, damn it. But I still don't know if I'm gonna really leave yet. I think I said in my last video, I think I kind of was letting my emotions and my aggravation get the best of me. Overall, USA just isn't that bad of a company. But as somebody said in one of the videos, or not one of the conference calls, us who make videos, we screwed ourselves by recruiting people over here. Now they've got other people taking the freight, right? So, but USA needs to get with the program. They need to catch up and get more trailers. So, I don't know if I'm probably not going to leave anytime soon, but unless something just crazy dramatic happens. But they really need to start doing better. My opinion at this point, when it comes to the whole fuel discount, I've kind of said, fuck it, forget the fuel discount. You guys are saying you guys need to give us, you need to take more of the percentage to give us a better fuel discount. Well, and how about this? How about we say, screw a fuel discount, and you gave us like 70%. raise the rate. Let's get like 70%, and say forget fuel discounts, because we'd make more money in the end, enough to cover the fuel discount. And then we can go get our own fuel cards, since we finally got the whole IFTA thing worked out, and it'd work out. So I think that would, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. If you got your own thought on that, please let me know. But still do look at my options, and I had a Swift recruiter try to get me to come drive for him. But I can't wait to hear the comment section after that. But they want me to do their whole owner-operator thing, and I considered it. Like, I was kind of looking at the details, because trucks were cheaper. You get a new truck, even a used truck, for cheaper than what I'm paying for this one, or about the same price, as well as all, deductions and everything are cheaper. And why are them pickups? Like, dude, y'all are in pickups. Y'all know they make car washes, right? Like, y'all don't, the fuck y'all never forget. Anyways, they have a bigger customer base, more trailers everywhere, so it's one of those things, like, they have the advantage because of, all the customers they have, the good relationships they have with their customers, and all that. And here's something I didn't know. Did you know USA has a worse CSA score than Swift? Now you do. But it's because of the way they score it on the Safer report, or the Safer website, rather. It's all based on numbers. So if, you got 20,000 drivers, and let's say just 1,000 of them go out of service in a month, doesn't look that bad. But if you have 2,000 drivers and you have 100 of them go out in a month, that looks a lot worse. So, or I put that wrong. If you have 20,000 drivers and you have 100 go out in a month, it doesn't look that bad. But if you have 2,000 drivers and you have 100 go out in a month, it looks a lot worse. So, get the idea. So, there's that. The only thing that really kept me from doing it is, one, I don't like how you don't have a load board, which I've seen a thing where they had a load board, but I guess it's only for like outside carriers, like you have your own authority. And so of course with that you have a dispatcher, but the upside with that is they have customers everywhere, so it's not, I guess it depends on how you want to look at it. But the pay, like, I couldn't take, even on a bad week, I don't want to take risk of taking that pay cut. Which their pay scale, I want to word this right, compared to other lease programs that are similar, their pay is a lot better. For example, US Express. When I was at US Express, the pay was $1 a mile. Anything over, I think, if correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like anything over like 425 miles, or it might have just been 400 miles. You only got $1 a mile. Anything under, I think it was anything under 150, you got $2 a mile. So Swift, but they've changed that now. Now it's like you don't even top out at $1 a mile no more. Because they've sent me a thing too. I was like, you guys have lost your minds. Like, who would drive for that? It's like 98 cents. So Swift's is like $1.28 plus fuel surcharge, and they get really good fuel discounts. So, and discounts on everything else because they're such a big company. So compared to other companies, their pay actually isn't that bad. But I just still wouldn't want to drive for that. Once you kind of get out here and you do this, and you do like percentage pay, and you make the money like I am now, or or I've made here and whatnot, I just couldn't go back to that. Consistency would be nice, but you have to really run your truck like, and they even tell you they want you to do a minimum of 2,500 miles a week. So I just not a fan of it. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Like I said, USA, they've got their quirks, they've got their issues, but know, when it comes down to it, in my opinion, from what I've dealt with, safety's pretty lax. You know, they've never given me any problems. And, you know, there's a couple times I've had the truck on, you know, the thing, you know, almost hit 80 miles an hour, you know, coming down a grade, you know, trying not to burn my brakes up, because I glanced over, oh, that's a nice speeder, oh shit, doing 80. You know, or things that, you know, most companies would be, as soon as it happened, they'd be over your ass, you know, USA ain't that big on. You know, and other things as well. You know, I can be home and out whenever I want. I got an awesome DM, dispatcher, advisor, whatever you want to call him. You know, different things at different companies. But my DM, he's awesome. You know, and overall, if you really sit down and look at it, ain't that bad, you know. And even on a bad week, it's still not that bad. Even on a bad week, if I only take home $1,000, I'm still doing better than most people I know. Trucking or not trucking. So, I guess at the end of the day, it's alright. But that's about it. Just a little bit of talking, trying to pass some time. There we go, pulling up again. We're getting closer. I think I got one more truck. No, two. Yeah. I'm trying to judge the distance here. I think one more truck. No, I think it's me. Okay. Ready to get this truck washed. Yep, one more truck than mine. So that's about it, y'all. Just gonna cut out of here for a little bit, and I'll catch y'all next time. You guys have a great week. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It is Friday, so y'all be careful out there, and y'all be safe. We're getting close to being colder out, so I think it's 45 here right now. So, anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching. You would like, share, subscribe. If you got any questions for me, let me know, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.